me. Well, the man who bled and suffered, you know he hung on Calvary. I'm gonna thank him for how he brought me. I'm gonna thank him for how he taught me. Oh, thank him for how he kept me. I'm gonna thank him cause he never left me. I'm gonna thank him for heartfelt religion. I'm gonna thank him, child, for revision. I'm gonna sing hallelujah. Oh, shout trouble over. I'm gonna thank him for all he's done for me. Well, I'm going where I died, come on, in the New Jerusalem. I'm gonna walk the streets of home in our homeland of the soul. I'm gonna view the host in white, they've been traveling day and night, coming up from every nation on the way to the great carnation, coming from the south, north, east, and west, on the way to the land of rest. I'm gonna join the heavenly choir. I'm gonna sing and never get tired. And I'm gonna sing hallelujah. Yes, I'm gonna shout to thank God. I'm gonna thank him. Thank you for all he's done for me. Well, I'm gonna thank him. 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 Thank him for all he's done. He's done. There's a leak in this old building. My soul has got to move. Ooh, my soul has got to move. There's a leak in this old building, y'all, and my soul has got to move. I got another building, a building I made. This old building keeps on leaning, y'all, and my soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. This old building keeps on leaning, and my soul has got to move. I've got another building, a building. Yes, I do. Yeah. Before this time, another year, I may be dead and gone, but before I go, I want to let you know I'll be living in my brand new home. This old building keeps on sinking, y'all, and my soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. My soul, yeah. This old building keeps on sinking, y'all, and my soul has got to move. I've got another building, a building I made. Yes, I do.
All right, come on.
I'm
I'm
moving
moving home.
When you hear me sing my song, I'm just moving a little closer to home. When you see me praising the Lord, y'all,
Greetings. Thank you
I'm
all
just
for tuning in to the
moving
BZNZ
closer to
Internet
my
Talk Radio
heavenly
Show.
home.
We're so excited and happy to have you here tonight to be with us in our broadcast live stream. Just a few housekeeping chores before we get started and your gracious host comes online. Tonight you are in one of the best places that you could ever be, and for that you should just go ahead and give yourself a round of applause. Real quick, we'd like to give you a disclaimer. The show is not responsible for anything that is said on the show. There's your disclaimer. During the show, if you are vibing with us, you feeling what we're saying, and you would love to just give us a love token, where you're going to see at the bottom of the screen is going to say Cash App Tyron Joe, $ Tyron Joe, TYRENJO. Anything that you can give would be greatly appreciated. A one, a two, or a few. We greatly appreciate it. Also, if you would like to be a sponsor of the program, please go to our Instagram page at BZNZ Talk. At BZNZ Talk, our Instagram page. Also, you can go to our Facebook page at BZNZ Talk, at BZNZ Talk, and we will be glad to work with you. And also, a quick reminder throughout the show, I want to let you know that the likes are free, the dislikes are free, the love button is free, the share button is free, and the subscribe button is free. 5 things while you're viewing this broadcast. 5 things while you're learning and growing. 5 things that is for free, and we would love for you to partake in that during the program. Last but not least, once again, we want to thank you all for tuning in to our program, our broadcast, our live stream, because you are the ones that run the show. Thank you all. Peace. Be blessed.
We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Situationships and relations. Tyron Joe the host, start the conversation. Too much we gotta learn. 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 BZNZ, Internet Talk Radio. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Situationships and relations. Tyron Joe the host, start the conversation. Too much we gotta learn. Too much we gotta learn. Too much we gotta
You are now tuned into BZNZ Internet Talk Radio, where the relationship talk is the conversation that never sleeps and the payoff is never cheap.
Oh yeah. We are live indeed. Oh yeah, we live indeed. We back. I know it's cold outside. I know it is cold outside. Oh, look like we struggle streaming a little bit. Uh-oh. Man, I know it's cold outside, but we're going to heat it up tonight. We are going to heat it up tonight. Man, BZNZ is brought to you by, oh yeah, we're going straight into it. We ain't holding no punches tonight. BZNZ is brought to you by Real Men. And I do mean real men. Drink water, because what? Our ladies need us to be King Kong in the bed. Fellas, if you don't drink your water, you ain't gonna be able to use your third leg. So all the men all over the building, grab you some water, grab your mug, whatever, grab your jug. Let's take a pause for the calls and have a sip. And now let us hear our testimonial.
When I look down, thanks be to God. Thanks be to God. When I look down, I can see the rod.
One more time.
When I look down, thanks be to God. Thanks be to God. When I look down, I can see the rod.
3 times for the Trinity.
When I look down, thanks be to God. Thanks be to God. When I look down, I can see the rod.
Thank you all for tuning in tonight. We are greatly thankful and we appreciate your generosity and your support. Man, you know what? We do not plan to be before you long, but we do plan to be before you strong tonight. We have special guests in the building as always. Man, but we want to just shout some things out, man. This week was Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday observed. Also, along with the nation's inauguration of, do you want to say a new president or the old president? I mean, I guess it's up to you. I mean, do you want to refer to him as 45 or 47? These are the things that you might want to ask yourself. Do you want to refer to him as 45 or 47? Maybe 47 because that's what number he is now. Anywho, man, it was Dr. King's birthday. I dropped the link. Hold on. I sent Dave the link, but okay, I dropped the link. Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, tell Dave to check his phone. All right, but I'm gonna drop it though. I'm about to drop it right now if he can't get it. Let me see. Oh, there you go. There you go. There's the link. But you know what, real quick, man, y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. Let me find this. I want to read something real quick. Because you know, Dr. King, he had a dream. And you know, a part of that dream, with that dream, he was also a married man. Where's my button, Nate? You know where you know, wait. I ain't gonna even use the button right now. I might bring that button in. I might bring that button in later. But we're gonna just give it to you raw tonight. Along with that dream, he had a wife. And the thing with that is his wife, she understood the assignment. Mother Coretta Scott King, she understood the assignment. Let me I want to play some. I want to play some real quick. We're gonna play some for Mother King. We're gonna play some for Mother King. Let me share my screen. Let's share the screen. We're gonna play some of Mother Coretta Scott King. Oh yeah, also Monday night too was National College Football Championship. Man, shout out to Ohio State once again. Shout out to Ohio State once again. Man, they did their thing, man. Also, shout out to Notre Dame, because man, Notre Dame, they was on their heels. Okay. The heels have eyes. They was on Notre Dame's heels. So let's give them all a round of applause. Let's give everybody on this broadcast a round of applause. Oh, I know what I wanted to say too before we get to Mother King. Hey, Dwayne, I see you in there. Someone suggested that we do a show talking about real men drink water. Somebody suggested that we do a show talking about the different types of water, what water should we drink and all that. Tell me what you think. Me, I thought I say it might get confusing and people get scared, afraid to drink water. I just want you to drink water, you know. I mean, it really don't matter what it is. I ain't gonna go no further. It don't matter what kind of water it is. Hey, just get to drinking. You see what I'm saying? Get to drinking. But you know, we probably might do that. Do a show on different types of water. Let me see. Let's hear from Mother King real quick.
In building the institution, but I wasn't sure that that was it. Thought
There it is.
when I say I was married to the cause, I was married to my husband, whom I loved. I learned to love. It wasn't love at first sight, but I also became married to the
Man,
cause.
stop right there.
It was my cause.
Hold on. You know what? We gotta stop. Guess what? Look what she just said. We ain't even 2 seconds in. She said that she had to learn. She said she had to learn to love him, but she realized she was married to a cause.
When my husband was no longer there, then I could continue in that cause, and I prayed that God would give me the direction for my life, to give me the strength to do what it was and the ability to do what it was that he had called me to do. And I was trying to seek, what is it that I'm supposed to do now that Martin is no longer here? And I finally determined that it was to develop an institution. I was already involved in building the institution, but I wasn't sure that that was it. Thought maybe it might have been with women, but then, of course, I didn't get that feeling in particular, but always because I thought there was a need to have more women involved in organizing them around as a support group to my husband, and I encouraged him to do that. And he didn't do that in particular. And I thought, well, maybe then that might be what I'm supposed to do. But then I finally determined that it was the King Center, because Martin's message and his meaning was so powerful, and his spirit, I felt, needed to be continued. I mean, I know that people's spirit live on, but I think in a very positive, meaningful way that young people would know that that influence was being continued. And so I felt that my role then was to develop an institution, to institutionalize his philosophy, his principles of nonviolence, and his methodology of social change. And that's what I spent my years doing. 27 years, I was this president, founder, CEO. I'm still the founder. You're never always the founder. But I retired from that position in 1995. And my son Dexter is now in that position. But I still continue to do all the work that I can to reach as many people as I can with the message.
Mother King, from what was just said, it sounded like to me that Mother King understood the dream and she carried it out. You know what? I don't even know why I played that, but I just wanted the people to just hear some words from Mother King. Matter of fact, we might have some more for you. Let's see what she's saying on here. Oh no, we don't want to hear that. No, what is that? What's that? All right, I guess we must have skipped or something, but sound like she understood. Let me see.
Much more extensive than Montgomery, because during the Montgomery boycott, we heard that there was a boycott in Johannesburg, South Africa, of buses, and also there was one in Mobile. And well, first of all, I was extremely excited and about what was going on, because this was something that had never happened before. And I knew this was history making. And I also knew that it was not only happening in Montgomery, but it was, the impact of this was really much further, much more extensive than Montgomery, because during the Montgomery boycott, we heard that there was a boycott in Johannesburg, South Africa, buses. And also there was one in Mobile and in Tallahassee. So it was like it was spreading. But we also knew that the struggle was much bigger than a boycott.
Come on.
It was about the injustices in our society. It was about changing the society in such a way and changing the laws of the government locally. And certainly nationally, we had to create new laws to protect us and protect the rights once they were won. And we even experienced what was like modern day miracles when things happened, like when the Supreme Court had ruled on bus desegregation. We were in court that day because, excuse me, the city of Montgomery was having a hearing and was trying to outlaw our transportation system. And if it had, maybe the people would have gotten tired and gone back to the buses. And my husband was very worried. And I said to him, you know what? I think that by the time we go to court and by the time the judge rules, that the Supreme Court will have ruled. And we felt that if the Supreme Court ruled, it would be in our favor. And that was my consolation. And sure enough, while we were in court, Associated Press an Associated Press reporter handed a note to my husband, and it said, the Supreme Court of the United States has ruled today that bus segregation in Montgomery is unconstitutional. So that ended the court session. So it was that kind of thing, an intervention again, that helped us to realize that we were doing the right thing, and you continue to do that. And that, more importantly, that we had been called. I had been called personally to be in Montgomery at that time because I had always sought my purpose. As a teenager, I began to think about what my life was going to be like. And going to college, that was one level. Going beyond there was the next level, going to prepare for a music career. But when I got to Boston, I realized another reason and for me being there. And then I wondered why Martin Luther King Jr., a minister that I didn't think I would ever marry, a minister. And then he was going back south. I wanted to go back south, but I wasn't prepared to go at that time because I had to finish my work. And finally, in Montgomery, and then things began to happen. And the house was bombed. So I did a lot of soul searching after that and tried to remember, try to think back of how I got there. And I realized that all my life I had been being prepared for this role.
Come on.
And that we were supposed to be there in Montgomery.
Ooh.
And it was a great feeling of satisfaction because I realized that I had found my purpose.
Ooh wait. We're gonna shut it down. Man, let's give Mother Coretta Scott King a round of applause. Man, just hearing those words tonight from Mother Coretta Scott King was truly inspirational. It was inspiring to hear a woman that was married to a man with a dream, a woman that was married to a man with a vision, a man with a plan, and now she's his widow, to speak so great and so kind of him in his death. What the words that she was saying, it was really inspiring to hear those words. Nowadays, you don't really get that opportunity to hear such kind words being spoke about our martyrs, men that has fought for our liberties, men that has fought for our freedoms in America. You don't really get the chance to hear that. Even our pastors that we have now in the world, they are really becoming a part of the world. I don't want to get too deep off into the pastors, but Even our pastors that we have in the world today, they are becoming part of the world when the scriptures tell them that, hey, this no, we are not of the world, but what, we are in the world. But they are participating in worldly things. They are allowing the world to seep in slowly but surely. But back to Mother Coretta Scott King, I believe the internet has been scrubbed of a particular interview that she did. But if someone can get it, oh man, I would love to have it. But I remember this was years ago, probably 2006. I was my first year at Indiana University taking an African American Studies class. And the question was asked on, well, really wasn't a question. Our teacher, Professor McCluskey, shout out to Dr. John McCluskey, man. He wrote great books. You can look him up. He's certified author, great books on the African American struggle. He was a writer, a very inspiring writer, and many of the classes I took of his was writing classes, and he used to get with me on my writing, and he played an interview. That was an interview, matter of fact, because it was around the time when Mother King had transitioned, and he said, I got an interview I want to play for y'all. And in the interview, the question of Mother King was asked. It was, what do you think about the extramarital affairs that Dr. King was having? This was the question. That was asked. And guess what Mother King said? She said, I married a vision, not a man. And you know what? That right there went over so many people's heads till even this day when it's brought up. And I think somebody just wrote a book about it, about Dr. King and some of the women that he slept with while he was, on his journey freeing the people. And I'm looking at the comments of how women talking about, oh, I would have left him. He would have been, freeing the people by himself. You know what I'm saying? I would have been a part of the struggle. I even look right now at number 44. I don't even want to say his name, but President 44, I look at him right now, and word out on the street, allegedly, okay, we're going to say allegedly, word out on the street is that him and his wife is not doing so good. And I'm like, man, come on, this is a black man. This was allegedly the first black president of the United States. And now word out on the street, they saying that him and his wife might be on the brakes. Question here to ask is number one question is, what is cheating? I see King Dwayne in the building. I might bring him up first, and then we're gonna get to our guests. Please hold on. That's number one. What is cheating? Then number two is imagine being married to a man. He got the highest seat, one of the highest seats in the country, and you talking about leaving him. I mean, wouldn't you look? I mean, I already got asked, like, why would you leave that? I mean, come on, think about it. Secret Service agents, you got that probably, I think, for life. I think the kids, they get access to the agents for 10 years. But as a president or former, really, he always going to be referred to as president. He get access to the Secret Service agents the rest of his life. Wherever he go, there's going to be a Secret Service agent with him. You got that. You got all kind of money in the bank. Come on, you well taken care of. Even after your retirement from being a president, you well taken care of. And the wife get the benefits. But they talking about they on the brinks of a breakup. My question would be, why? Come on. This man you've been with, he has taken care of all your needs. He's taken care of even your burdens that you may bear. He done took care of them, but you on the break. Allegedly somebody said that that they heard up one time when he first became the president the first term. They said that they said she got up and said that, you know, she had to shut her life down for his life. Come on. And they said she didn't seem really like she was happy about it. I said, look at this. But the words of Mother King that you just heard, Mother King, she said that she had been seeking and searching. Mother King said that she had been seeking and searching, trying to figure out what was it that, you know, God had called her to do. And said that's what it was. Come on. It was to be right along with Martin to fight that fight. She started the King Center. Her name ain't King. I mean, her maiden name wasn't King. That was her husband's name. She said she was going to continue the work that her husband had started. How many women out there today? How many women out there today going to continue the work that your husband has started, even though you knew that he was part of some extramarital affairs? Come on. Dr. King had a dream, and Mother Coretta Scott King, she understood the dream. She understood she wasn't married to no man, but she was married to a vision. I don't want to go too deep because I want to get our guests in there. So, man, real quick, we're gonna let King Dwayne come in and cook real quick. I want to hear from King Dwayne. I want King Dwayne to just lay a foundation, a real quick foundation of cheating. We want to speak about that real quick. Greetings, King Dwayne.
Greetings to the Lord, Tyrant Joe. How you doing, brother?
Good.
Man, listen, man. I was hoping that you didn't get me too soon, man, because I was paralleling this intermodal tanker, but I'm done for the night.
Okay.
But I'm free of that thing. I done uncoupled and I'm loose of that thing.
Okay.
But anywho, man, just to lay a quick foundation of cheating, man. I'm gonna start out by giving a couple of examples. First of all, when I say the names Lance Armstrong, Barry Bonds, or dare to say maybe even Sammy Sosa. You know, there's some alleged things that have been on the name of LeBron James. But just some of those names that Lance Armstrong. What's the first thing that comes to your mind that of late to where you don't hear from this brother no more?
Wait, which name? Say the name again.
Lance Armstrong, the famous cyclist.
Yeah, that's all I knew about him. He was a cyclist. I don't even know who he was married to.
Okay, so it ain't really about the marriage. It's about why you don't hear nothing from him no more. That's because they found out that he was on performance enhancement drugs. Lord Joe in sport, that would be considered cheating. And so then you got to ask yourself, okay, cheating. Okay, why would he have to cheat? Because he's trying to outperform to get ahead of the rest of the competition. Now, that could mean that he ain't truly qualified. That could mean that he didn't do his due diligence behind closed doors, needed a boost. It can mean many things, but in sport, he cheated. Now you go back to when we was in grade school and in high school and all that different stuff. I think we've known of many people who have, had some answers written on their hand. They might have had somebody slide a note to them or write some answers on their desk, and they can look on the edge and they can see the answers and they can pass the test, right? That would be considered cheating because, again, you did not prepare, you are not qualified, so you had to cheat to get ahead. There is a theme here, getting ahead. But for some reason, in this fairy tale land where boys and girls were raised up in the same room, same classroom, they watching the same thing on television, the young lady is taught that she is to be rescued by the knight in shining armor, and the young boy, he's taught that he's supposed to be that knight in shining.
Come on.
And then to go along with all the shenanigans and the soap operas and everything else, when things don't quite go the way they wanted it to go in their little fairy tale, that make-believe Disney stuff, well, they got to add some drama to it. They got to add some things to it outside of being accountable to themselves, because a woman is not a leader, so she's not going to be accountable. That's expected of us. So, yeah, that is what it is. But the first thing that they're going to do is try to be a victim and say, oh, he cheated on me. He did this, he did that because the ultimate issue is trying to become a victim. But what in that dynamic puts that man ahead of that woman in any way, Lord Joe? Because I see none.
Come on.
Therefore, it ain't cheating.
Ooh.
Cheating would be more so this topic that we've been talking about a lot, where allegedly they're saying that the new president, brother Trump, he is potentially allegedly going to start making sure that these brothers who are put on child support are rewarded uh the tax credit as they should be, because they giving tens of thousands extra, monies all year, and then at the end of the year, mama still thinks she deserves some more money after you paid all year. Um, it's things like that. Going into a court, getting a divorce, being incentivized, giving a package, a severance package to leave your family and break it up. When your true calling is, yes, thank you, Sister Coretta, it's to be able to marry that purpose, to keep that thing together. Because Brother Paul said in the scriptures, as Brother Paul said in the scriptures, uh, he let it be known that it's the very birthing of children and marriage in itself that actually brings purpose to the woman. That takes you out of your nature, which is narcissism, so that you stop being at all these selfies and all these filters and all these things that keep you in the streets and out here outside. You finally stop thinking about yourself, and man, the best parts of you come out because you that mother, and your gift is to nurture and bring families together. But you busy even now because of where you are in Babylon. They incentivize you to destroy that, because it would what, Lord Joe? Put you ahead of the curve by getting the bag, because you divorce a man, quote unquote, and get that money every month, and whatever else you can get out of alimony, whatever, would be more so cheating, because you're getting ahead. Y'all gonna have to find something else to call whatever you want to call this thing y'all saying somebody doing to y'all, so y'all can be a victim. Y'all gonna have to find another word, because we shutting that down going forward. Badass.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, King Dwayne. Man, we got a special guest, man. We're gonna bring him in, man. Legendary, he's a legend here in the city of Indianapolis, man. Mr. Keith, I say Keith. Lord, let me get his name right. Mr. Cliff Robinson, man, legendary here in the city of Indianapolis, founder and owner of the Scoop magazine, man. Man, without further ado, man, we're gonna give him a round of applause. Let us bring on Mr. Cliff Robinson. What's going on, Cliff? What's going on?
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much, man. First of all, man, I want to congratulate you on your show, man, and I wish you all the success in the world, and you're doing a great job, right? Thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, Mr. Robinson, because let me say this too, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of time when y'all see me in a studio hosting interviews, it was Mr. Robinson that let me use his studio. So it's his studio. But
yeah,
we're gonna talk to you, because you told me that you want to hop in sometime on some of these conversations that we have about relationship. And you said you've been married, you said what, 30 years?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Well, the thing of it is, man, I just heard the gentleman speak on that, and he did a great job. But I just bring it a little bit closer to home for individuals such as myself, and it just like you just have to have a understanding, a relationship. You have to really like the person that you're with, and once you go through that, all the thinking that you really want to cheat and all those things. I mean, yes, you do silly things when you're a lot younger, but once you become a man, you stop doing all of that little silly stuff. You know what I mean? And you start trying to be a protector of your mate, and likewise. And I heard this before. It's not really caring about what your mate is doing for you. You do 100% for her, and then you'll get 100% in return. So once you get that relationship built and from that standard, uh, I don't think you have to worry about going out cheating and playing around because you have a mission in mind, that is to build a family, to build a foundation, and you really all the side stuff, no matter who comes around, it's just like you don't let them break into that. It's just like, hey, it's you and her, or you and he, or you and the person against the world. You got to try to make it work. I can say in the last 30 years, and a lot of folks don't believe this, and I talk about this a lot. My wife and I, we probably haven't had maybe 5 or 6 major arguments since I've been married.
Mm.
So it's just like we talk about things. And then once you go into a relationship, you can't go into one blind. You really have to say, what do you like? What do I like? And you have to like get an agreement. Like, I'm not going to leave you if you don't curse me out, right? And if you curse me out, I'm going to feel a little bad about that. So your mate is not going to do anything to want you to leave if they're truly involved with you and truly into your life. And my question would be to a lot of folks, so why are you single? And if they can answer that question and analyze the situation in terms of why, and not putting so much emphasis on themselves, and try to get to know the person, if they want to. A lot of times, a lot of folks don't want to be in a relationship. They really think they want to be in a relationship, but they don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to do what it takes, coming home, being responsible in terms of not everybody, but I'm just saying, it's just like I talk to my wife like 3 or 4 times a day, every day, So it's no surprise that if I'm not home at 8 o'clock, she's gonna want to know where I'm at because she's concerned, and I would be the same. So it's not like I don't care if you keep tabs on me. You know what I mean? And that's not for everybody. But what I'm saying is that I can bring it a little bit closer to home. And you spoke on Dr. King. I don't know whether he's cheated or not, but that type of relationship, man, he doesn't have time to be checking in every 2 seconds. The man is all over the world, doing his thing. And if he slipped, that was on him. But to bring it a little bit closer to my community and to the folks that I am, it's just like, hey, you know what you got to do. We all know, we grown. We know what we got to do. We got to take care of home, be responsible, become a man, and do the right thing.
Let me let me ask you. Okay, we talk about Dr. King. Number one, it wasn't, during that time of Dr. King, we didn't have the type of technology that we have now. So if he was able to call home, it was when he got to the next town where they had a payphone.
Well, not necessarily you have to call home. I'm sure that you have that relationship that you know about your mate. You know what they're doing. You can feel it, man. You don't have to. Yeah, you ever watch the show Cheaters?
Yes.
If you never have, it's just like the person would say, I just knew something was going on. I haven't seen anything. I want you to do this little investigation for me, and I just feel it. When you're in a relationship, you know what the deal is. You know what I mean? You can feel it. You don't wait till things happen or until your mate start cheating. You pretty much, if you're in tune with them, you pretty much,
I mean, I'm gonna say that I've always wondered. No, serious. Like when I look at a lot of our performers, singers, our rappers, and how the women be going for the man and everything, and they, some of these guys are married, and I'm like, the woman got to know that these women want their man. They got to know this, you got to know. But you know what? Some of the women have told me, well, it's up to him to take care of that. How can he take care of that? I mean, how can he take care of that when y'all, if you and the wife got kids, you probably at home with the kids getting them ready for school. He traveled all the way around the world.
Absolutely. But he can look. It's just like this, man. You can have so much to lose. A person can look, if you're willing to lose everything that you have just to go out and mess around, that's on you. you're willing to give up your lifestyle and who you are, just to do whatever you want to do for a moment. That is totally you making a, that judgment call. Like I said, everybody is not on the same, everybody not thinking the same way, but one day you got to really realize that, you have so much to lose. You have your reputation to lose. You have your time you got to waste. You're wasting your time when you can be doing other things, try to better your life. And again, if you just like don't care about anything, go and cheat. Go and do all those things,
I'm gonna say that I honestly no, I'm not encouraging any man to. I'm not encouraging any man to do that. But what I'm trying to say is that for the wives that are being taken care of, that's got everything that they want and need. Why would you leave that? That's mainly my quote. Why would you leave that? I posted that question up the other day on my page. I had a young lady come on there talking about some. Actually, if he got that money and all that, she gonna leave with half your stuff, and if she got your social security number, she gonna leave with even more.
Wow. See that
really took me back. I'm like, wow, what has marriage really become? Has marriage become something you just do just to get a bag?
Well, that's two different types of relations, marriage there. I think you're talking, not two. Let me back up off of that. I don't want to say that, but that's two different types of situation. When, look, you can be in a relationship in your marriage and the person will leave you and don't want anything because they are just broken down. They're just hurt. They just want out the relationship. And believe you me, I'm not an expert at this, but I'm just saying from my past experience in terms of friends and folks that I know, they would just leave and don't want anything. And then you have folks that really, they keen in on your numbers on the finance and trying to rip you apart. Ooh. And maybe you might want to think that they was there for the wrong thing in the first place. You know what I mean? Because you don't go into a relationship for money. Money is not, if somebody go into a relationship for money, I think that's it's not going to work anyway, the way that I look at it, because it's not going to last. What if the person have a lot of money and then all of a sudden have to start over, and then you have a problem.
Well, wait, I'm gonna see if my panel got any questions for you. I ain't gonna hold you. See if they got. I see Kiki in the building. Let's see if y'all have any questions for Keith. I mean, I keep calling him Keith. I don't know why. Cliff,
you can call me Keith, man. I've been calling it worse than that.
Hey man, call that man by his name.
Hey guys, those was my opinion. So I got to. I'm just.
Now you know what, brother Cliff. I greetings to you. I like what you said. And I hate that when I came down there and got a chance to get in the studio with Ty, I didn't get to meet you. We were still talking about it though.
Oh yeah, you was in the studio. Yeah, you came in the studio. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but we got to do it later, man. Yes,
absolutely. Yeah. But I agree with pretty much everything you said. And me and Tom talked about it. Me and Kiki have talked about it. Things change from man to man. I believe that men are the leaders. We have a great responsibility. I've gotten away from the conversations that want to ask what she bringing to the table and why ain't women accountable. Listen, a leadership comes with accountability. When you go in any company, they're looking for the leader. They're not looking for the cashier. They want the accountability to come from the manager. So if you're running your house, if you're over your house, you're the one that has to be accountable. It's just that simple. Now, I enjoy what Ty said. I love the pushback because he laid out what's happening in Babylon. And like I like to tell people, there is two examples. There is a thing that God created that I can read about in scripture that is beautiful, and I can understand the revelation of that. And then there's what man had tainted, because we never could have created something like this. We would have to follow God's way because we're selfish. We get caught up in our ways until we meet him. So until we meet him, The idea of what he designed ain't coming out like he designed. But in the mimic, because there's always an antichrist or a mimic of God, then you look at the court system, at how they monetize. There's a lot of conversations we had about this. I saw a ton of it today about how they set their futures up and line their pockets just off child support. This court system makes billions year after year. They make great money off of the fact that there's a birth certificate signed, there was a marriage certificate signed, which means you had to ask somebody for permission. Then if you didn't want to be there, you got to ask for permission out of it, which causes a dissolution of marriage. It's a mimic. And so they telling you, and intrinsically, they're telling you you can legally cheat, have all kind of relationships and everything. You just make sure that you get off them papers. So you can marry, divorce, marry, divorce, marry, divorce. That's serial. That's serial. That ain't God. You know, so you know, I love and enjoy what we're saying. I love the fact that Ty pushed back, because it is a setup for the man to be cheated. That's real cheating, when you're trying to get ahead on somebody. Now, when a man doesn't have discipline, and he underestimates and he steps out and he fumbles everything that you said, like, man to man, you got to come to an understanding of what you have to lose. Because if your appetite is great, you talk about that from the beginning. But you don't try to bamboozle the woman, take a decision, and then try to pull that on her later, because then, yes, you probably will lose everything. That doesn't make sense.
I certainly agree. Absolutely.
Go ahead, Kiki.
Hey, how is everyone on the panel? How are y'all doing?
Good.
Very well.
I am okay. So let me give you the definition of cheating, because I believe you asked for that. So let me be in the pocket here. So cheating is when a person is in a not right. So cheating is when a person is in a monogamous relationship and has an emotional or a sexual relationship with someone else outside of the partner's consent. That's what cheating is. What happens is, and this goes back to a whole lot of things. First of all, there has to be a vision for the relationship. There has to be a vision. A man needs his vision, a woman needs her vision, but it needs to be cohesive, some type of way to make the union be what it needs to be. This goes back to the equally yoked. This goes back to being equally yoked. If I am with a man and I decide to make him my husband, and we decide this together, we have to look at cheating the same way. If I look at it and say, well, you can talk to other women, but I'm not going to talk to other men, that's unbalanced. It's not going to work that way. You have to understand, you don't have to think the same, but your principles should be the same. Your principles should look the way the other part. That's where the equally yoked comes from. And the thing is, I call it cheating because if I wanted to be single, I could just be single. But if I sign up for a monogamous relationship with a man, then I didn't sign up for you to go elsewhere. I didn't sign up for that. My relationship, my vow is to you, but it's before God and man. But if I make that vow to you, I want to stick to that. If I wanted to be with another man and give him my time and my emotions and sleep with him and do all of this, I could just be single and do that. I'm not going to enter into a marriage, make a vow with a man, and then go somewhere else to get everything I ever needed. It doesn't make sense. It's a waste of time. So if I don't sign up for it, that's not what I want. And that needs to be discussed because people are not on the same page. So that's where I come.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, the question is, so I guess a swinging couple is cheating, right?
If they choose to swing, That's on them. I'm telling you about me. I don't want to be. I don't
Whoa,
want
whoa,
to be
whoa, whoa,
that
whoa,
man
whoa, whoa,
who
whoa, whoa,
wants to be.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Let,
stop.
let,
Whoa,
hold on,
hold up,
Mr.
Kiki baby,
D,
Kiki baby, Kiki
Mr.
baby,
D,
Kiki baby. Hold up,
let me
Kiki baby,
answer.
hold up, wait
Let
a
me
minute, Kiki
answer.
baby. No, you started out
Let
wrong.
me
You
answer.
started out wrong. You started out wrong.
You asked me the question, but you gonna give me the answer to the question you asked
Like
me.
butterfly.
It don't work that way. Go ahead.
Would that's killing the question. The question is, what is cheating? Am I right or wrong, boss? Let me in
I
on
just,
that.
You're right.
I just told you what cheating
Wasn't the
is.
question about what is cheating? Huh?
Yeah.
When you decide to be in a monogamous relationship, if you go outside of that monogamy, you are cheating.
A swinging couple is cheating.
If you're outside of monogamy, you're cheating. See, y'all
How
try
is
to
that
switch up
cheating?
the play. You switching up and playing wordplay. It ain't gonna work with me.
No,
You
I'm
know
not
what
playing
You can
you
do that
wordplay.
with somebody else. Cheating is
you
No,
cheating,
wait a
and you
minute,
cannot
Kiki.
make it
Wait,
anything else.
whoa. I had a girl hit me up. I had a girl hit me up on Facebook the other
Hmm.
day, and she told me that her man was cheating because he was thinking about another girl. That's not a sexual thing. So I mean, you
Well,
know what is cheating? You said cheating is when a couple decides to add another party in. You said it's
that is
cheating.
not what I said.
That's what you said.
Okay, so wait a minute. I said in monogamy, if you decide to be monogamous and you go
that's
outside
slick
of
word.
that vow to each other, you are cheating. Why are
Okay,
you
if
trying
you're
to argue that? For you to be 300 years, you should know that.
hey,
Hey, Danger. She threw that slick word monogamy in there. You got to pay attention to that one.
I said monogamy. That's what
Yeah, I
I
know.
said when I first gave the
I've been picking up on that
definition.
the
And
whole.
and that's a slick court term. You that's a Babylonian term.
She thinks
Listen,
she's slick.
it
Keep
is
running
what
with
it
the.
is. It is what it is. Cheating is
so
cheating.
another
Yeah.
okay, so if here's a hypothetical situation. Let me say situation. Hypothetically.
Mm-hmm.
Now here I am rolling down the street. We hooked up. I'm thinking about somebody else while we're in the car rolling. So I'm cheating on you, right?
Listen, that's not that it says emotional or sexual. Now, are you in your emotions? What are you
Well,
thinking?
I mean, does not thinking has to do with emotions?
I'm saying, what are you thinking about this other woman? What's the vision that you're seeing with this other woman?
Wait, whoa.
You shouldn't even be
You
asking
said,
that. You shouldn't even be asking that.
hey, now. Did you hear her definition of what a cheat,
Hey,
what it was?
I heard it. She said
So
if you
if you're
stepping out of monogamy. Hey.
thinking about another person while you're with somebody else, you're cheating. That's crazy.
I call it temptation. But but
Ain't
but but use your discipline. See, a
nah.
lot of y'all running around, you don't have no discipline. You're uncontrolled.
Yeah, I guess a lot
Control
of
your
women are
control
uncontrolled.
And
control
that
yourself.
and that's
Control.
what the
It's not
woman
hard either. It's not
that's
hard.
that's what the woman wants to tell the man, that he ain't control, and they can't control a whole lot that we can
It
point out.
goes both ways.
Oh.
But
Oh my goodness.
when you discipline, you're disciplined.
Oh
There is
my
no in
goodness.
between. There is no
But
in
that
between. You're either
but
disciplined or you're not.
is that what
Let,
you say, or is it what God said?
Is
Oh.
that what was what? I said
Oh.
you're either disciplined or you're not. I'm not saying anything. That's a general statement. I'm saying you're either disciplined or you're not.
well, in the eyesight
But
of
why
God,
be in a marriage with one person, make a vow, and then go your way and do what you want to do?
To be honest with you, that's the key that you just said right there. If he vowed to you, then kudos to you. You right. But if he had a conversation with you, and you can look up so much on history, not the history that was given to you by where you were born and indoctrinated, but the true history, there is a true history, and you can't tell somebody they can't be monogamous or they can't be by themselves. The scriptures talk about eunuchs, monogamy, and polygyny. So
Any
if
man
you
that's
don't
going
fall,
to
if
be
you
with
don't want
me,
to,
he's going to
if
have
you
to
don't want
believe in monogamy.
that's the key. That's the key.
I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm giving you a general. But what's going to be in front of me? If you cannot be disciplined and you want to be undisciplined and you want to run out and like a wolf or do what you want to do, go out there and do that. There are plenty of people out there that will love you just for doing that. But you can't come over in this circle in this corner and do it. I want what I
Oh
want.
man.
I want what I am giving, and I give discipline. So in order for you to be with me, you're gonna have to be disciplined. And it's not
So
hard.
Did you
so
say the
you
word
basically
wolf? You said the word
so
wolf? No pun intended.
I
Wolf.
said, well,
nice little touche. Nice
You
little
always
touche.
waiting on
listen, I know about the wilderness,
that. You bet.
but I'm still disciplined.
Hey, so
I
that's
see you looking
basically
at
like the
Walmart.
guy.
I
So
see
that's
you looking at
basically
Walmart.
like so I'm trying to understand this with my 300-year-old brain. So that's basically like the guy that they're calling the president that didn't take the oath, right?
What do you mean, a guy that didn't take the oath?
Stop. Don't do that. He about to start up a whole nothing.
What you about to start on Trump?
He about to start up.
No, no, no. What I'm saying is you saying that the monogonistic relationship.
Why
And
y'all
I
got a
say
problem with
that's
that word? Why you got a
I'm
problem with the
saying,
word? It is what it is.
well, I mean everybody's the worried that the worried that now see as the king said about how the scripture says things. According to
Mm-hmm.
the scriptures, if you've got a wife and you look at another woman, you're lusting, therefore you're committing fornication. I mean, adultery.
Okay.
That's the word.
Okay.
So
So can
I'm so
can you?
You
I'm still hung up on this situation that you're talking about. I can't see a swinging couple
Listen, the
as
definition
a
is very,
cheaters.
Mr. D, the definition is
Question
very clear.
for you on the board, Kiki.
I'm 46. Now, why are we asking age? What does that have to do with anything?
Hey, don't be
Oh
beating up
Lord.
on the chat room. Hold
No,
on, Kiki.
I'm just asking why are we asking age?
He gonna
That's
black
that's the that's you really don't ask a person their age. That don't matter.
really. I mean, he gonna respond back, but let me ask, what do Mr. Robinson? Because I'm gonna stop trying to say his first name because I keep messing up. What does Mr. Robinson think?
Hey man, each his own. I leave it alone. Whoever want to do whatever. I'm talking. I said it. I was talking about myself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's a Miss Kiki.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I agree 100% with what you said. I mean, like that's with my lifestyle right now. That's the way that I go. Hey, I've been down the road. I was a big cheater and all of those things when I was a lot younger. But you know what I mean? You grow, you get out of it. So what cheater, whatever you say, I was messing around. I was out there. But
I wouldn't exactly.
I'm not saying what you said was you was out there. Anybody was out there. I'm just talking about only me. It's just like when I was a little younger, I was able to gain a lot more with being with my mate than not being with her, or my wife now, and being a little bit more grounded, if you will. So everybody have their own thing. Everybody go
Right.
through whatever they go through when they go through them. I don't knock anybody or try to teach anybody anything from their standpoint, but I know what's worked for me. And I've been happy for a long time with my relationship. You see what I'm saying? And I'm presented with all types of issues that I could cross that line any moment. And the only thing that I would say, I got this is over here. It's just like I got a situation here and a situation that I can jump into that I know that. Come on now, come on, this is not going to work. It's going to give me a little bit of pleasure for 3 or 4 days or 5 or 6 days or even a month or so, you know. And I just back off of it. And everybody's not like that. You know, I'm from a large family, and my family members don't understand some of the things that I'm talking about. So, but they got to learn themselves. They got to go their route. But I can say this: it's bad. It's just like it's pretty cold outside, right? If you have a car out there and the battery won't start, right? What do? You try to get a jump.
Yeah.
You plug another positive with the dead battery, right? And a relationship is somewhat the same. You get two individuals thinking the same way, you know, you can just gain a little bit more out of life than one. That's the way that I think, you know? And it's just like, hey, I need to bounce things off of it. I can't bounce anything off of my little bald head, you know, me alone. So I need someone in my life that on my side. So, and I said, I did it both ways, you know. I was a player one way when I was 20 some years old, and it didn't work out for me. So for now, that's my lifestyle. But, you know, I don't begrudge anyone for going through what they go through. You see what I'm saying? It's just different opinion, different things you bounce stuff off of. You know, and after you get a certain age, you can't tell a person what to do anyway. So that's my opinion.
Hey, Cliff, I'm gonna tell you one thing that you said earlier that I wonder if everybody caught on. You said you've been married over 30 years, and you said that you and your wife have maybe only had maybe 5 disagreements or 5 arguments in 30 years. That's
yeah,
great.
and they wasn't that deep as well. I mean, it just like, you know, ain't no kids around here, you know. We just like, you know, and then most of those was probably because of maybe my daughter or something, but it's not, you know, we talk things over. And like I said before, man, and this is the key that I would tell anybody. When we decided to get together, we had, you know, certain things we didn't like, and there's certain things that I didn't like, and certain things she didn't like, and we brought those to the tables, right? And we agreed not to go in that direction where that I won't leave or give her a reason to leave. And that's what happened. It's just like, let's come up with a little plan here. We're both smart individuals, so let's figure this out. You know, certain things you don't like, certain things I don't like, you know. And one thing from being from a large family, me myself, I share this with you guys. I don't like, you know, a lot of craziness, arguing and fussing and fighting and all of those things. Let's talk about it. And that was one of the things that I wanted to get over with, you know. And we put it on the refrigerator, you know. That was part of one of the things that I wanted in my life. And we put that on the refrigerator, and she put whatever she wanted on, and we decided that this is what we're going to do. Now, that is up until today. I can't tell you what's going to happen down the road, but as of today, that's the way it is. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's great. That is great wisdom
Yeah.
coming from you, Cliff. I mean, that's good. You know, to be able to talk it out, to discuss, because a lot of couples these days, you know, they get married and some, you know, divorce, and you know, they actually say, "Why y'all get a divorce?" And then they say, "Oh, irreconcilable differences," which, you know, to this day, I still don't understand what that mean. But a lot of the divorces, they say irreconcilable differences. You know, basically, I guess what, you couldn't work out a disagreement or something, or what is it?
Now, Lord Joe, what it is that's court talk.
Right.
That's
right.
court talk.
Absolutely.
And you have to understand, if you sign their stuff and marry in their forum, they are God. They are God. And I want someone to argue that to me, because why would you have to go in, ask for the license? Then if you don't like it, you got to go in and ask out of it. So they're going to put their terms on you, because in God, what did I say earlier? It's a mimic. It's the Antichrist. So in God's paradigm, he lets us know we are the ministers of reconciliation.
Yeah.
So if you've ever been through a quote unquote divorce in that court, they're going to ask you to admit that it can't be reconciled. You have to say it. And that's crazy to hear when you're in there, because to say that it's irreconcilable, but you're going to be at church on Sunday, it's blasphemous, bro. It's blasphemous. And then that banker, who they call a judge, is going to sit there and can tell a man what he going to do with his money.
Right.
It's ridiculous. So this is what we get when we're ignorant to where we live and we don't know how to correlate it to God's order.
But do you know how many people that do not have conflict resolution? Because things happen and we don't know how we don't know how to take those 5 to 10 to 15 minutes to cool off before it's something else going on. Now it cannot be fixed because it has become verbally damaging or physically damaging. And what we find is that no one is operating, not no one, but a lot of people are not operating in conflict resolution. There are people that are operating through trauma, childhood trauma, teenage trauma. Now it's become adult trauma. And you need therapy. And you won't go and get it. And then you take this to a relationship you're in, and all this baggage, expecting for someone to heal you with no responsibility given to yourself. And you've already set a foundation of failure. But we won't be honest about the things that we need to be honest about. And that's the truth, because it should never go any further than what our arguments go. It's okay to disagree. It's okay to agree to disagree. But we get built up in our emotions, whether it's man or woman, and we don't have conflict resolution. Now we're operating out of emotion, and that can be a dangerous thing to do.
Come on, hey, I'm with you on that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm with you on that one.
I agree. I agree as well, and I think shows such as what you have here, I think everybody should somewhat make a commitment to try to get it a little bit more exposed, or maybe share it over and over again, where that even the youngsters should start trying to listen to stuff like this, because it's going to start. I think they need it more so than what everybody here is maybe older than 25 or 30 need information such as what you guys are giving right now, because I got youngsters as well, and I'm sure they would like to hear something like this, but we owe it to ourselves to try to promote my brother's show here, to try to get this information across the board out there to see what happened. You know what I mean? So
now,
we can. I'm sorry.
I gotta disagree with what she just said, man.
This the laughing DJ right here.
I disagree with what she said, man. I ain't about to get nobody no money to tell me what I already know. Get on, don't need no therapy. Get on, don't even try that stuff. Give somebody $300-400 an hour just to sit up there and look at yourself in the mirror. Go on, don't even try that. Come on, Kiki, baby, you know better than that. I don't even know why you threw that out there. No, Kiki, come on now. Kiki.
Wait a minute, Mr. D. Now, you know good and well that if we were people of self-reflection and accountability, some of this therapy we would not need. We could do it ourselves, but we won't even be accountable for our own actions and self-reflect and get things right, because we won't put that pride and that ego down.
You ain't got to get nobody no You ain't got to give nobody no $300 an hour to tell you that you need to put your pride down. Come on now. Bobby will tell you that sitting up at the community spirits. He'll tell you put your pride down. And that ain't gonna cost you nothing about $5.
And put the bottle down too.
You don't need that. You don't need that. But if you're stubborn, you do.
Oh, now there you go. Where my belt at? Somebody get my belt. Where my belt at?
Are you stubborn? Are you stubborn?
No, I ain't stubborn. I'm just right all the time.
There it is. Well, hey, you know what? We didn't. I want to hold you long, Cliff. Cliff,
Thank you,
you got
my
any,
friend. Thank you, thank you,
you got any last
thank.
words? Go ahead.
Absolutely, man. Thank you, guys, man. Yeah, look, I'm on. How do I get this on the computer, man? Tell me, because I want to share this some more and more as well. And we're going to start our show coming up very soon. It's called Scoop MG Show on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all of those formats and things of that nature. So please, guys, tune in. And again, I just want to thank you, man, and all the luck in the world, and whatever I can do, I'm here to help out. Okay.
I appreciate it. Hey, Cliff, I'm gonna send you the link to our YouTube page, and then once you hit go to that link, you can just hit the follow and let everybody know.
All right, without a doubt, man. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, man. That's man. That was Cliff Robinson, man. He the one that let us use the studio. So probably
Yeah, man. That's a
this
nice
summer,
studio too,
yeah,
man.
this
Yes, sir.
spring is. Thing is, we not in that building no more. We're in a different building. I'm gonna tell you some crazy stuff that happened. Probably about a month, maybe two or 3 months ago. I'm riding down the street where that building was at, and I just look over. I was like, "Hey, wasn't there a building right there?" Man, they knocked that building down. That building knocked down. They had the
Which
studio.
the
The
building
one,
that the one I
the
came
big tall building that
in?
you came
Bro,
and got
no.
all. They knocked the building down.
No,
He
not
told me,
the one that we did when I came and visited you, bro.
yeah, he told me what they doing is it's the same people, they own it, but they
Yeah,
want to do a different layout where they're not gonna have it as tall. And he said
yeah.
on the first floor they're gonna have like retail stores gonna be on the first floor, and then
Yeah.
upstairs above it they're gonna have apartments up there. They trying
Okay.
to get paid some bread. Yeah,
Man, bro. That thing, what was that, like 2 years ago?
man. I
I
don't even
say,
know
cause
where
that
was
was
you going.
cause that was before I started truck driving. That was probably about a couple of
Yeah,
years ago.
23. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. 23.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're in a different building now, man. So we certainly gonna get y'all to come through probably there this spring and summer or whatever. We'll be up in there. But wait, Black Butterfly, man, he didn't respond to you, Kiki. We gotta read what Black Butterfly said. He said, I think it matters because of mindset of generation. See, a lot of women, no offense, have been programmed by sitcoms, reality TV, etc., and they walk around with this "I don't need no" mindset. Do you watch reality TV, Kiki?
I do not.
Do you watch
Hey,
sitcoms?
hey, he said no offense. So I'm gonna take it like he's not talking to me because he don't know me. But it might sound familiar, but this mindset is totally. You haven't seen this one.
What? Real Erica Badu had a song out say, "I'll make you put your phone down." Is that you? Anywho, let's
I
read
don't
the
want to
next.
make nobody do nothing that they don't want to do. It's
Let's
not
read
even
the next.
worth.
I was told that if the man walks away to cool off, that he is punking out of the argument. I was told that from a woman. I said that's toxic because if I stay and then I see red and put hands on you, then I'm something else. He had something else he added to it.
Nah, man, y'all gotta put your hands on no female.
That same woman was victim to domestic violence after we was done dealing with each other. Zero conflict resolution. Man.
Okay, so it goes back to that conflict resolution. And I do believe that some women think that if you sit down and you calm down and the man calm, that some women are saying that he's something else that he isn't, because I think that's very smart to do. Anytime you get to a place to where you're angry or you feel like you can't control yourself, it's time to walk away. It's been too many times I've sat in a situation and I wished for my whole soul, because I was quick to anger. I wish that I had done some walking away. I wish I had done some walking away as a woman. And I say this. I wish I did. But I did not. That's what lessons are for. You make mistakes, but let's clean it up with the lesson. You can't pull that on me now, though. I'm not staying in no place where I feel like I'm pushed up against the door, or I feel like even my man who I'm with is like, hold on, wait a minute. And the first thing I do now is I say, let's pray. Can we pray? If he doesn't want to pray at the time, I go into another room and I pray. Because there has to be, for me, that's my safe place. And so I know that, listen, Kiana, you out of order, and you stubborn, and you not paying attention to what's going on here, because your emotions is running high, and you don't want to act on that. It could be you acting on emotions can be dangerous, and it can send you to a place you don't never want to go.
Black Butterfly.
That's lessons, though.
Black Butterfly, hit the link. Manipulation of emotions. My mom used to say women project that a lot. I will walk away all the time. I come from a family who loves to fight, so I walk away.
It's dangerous.
Yes,
it's
sir.
dangerous because you gonna protect you. So it's dangerous. It's not. We need to learn that it's in our community. This ain't just no woman thing. It's not just a man. This is a community thing. We do not know how to react or not react to things that we should never react to. We don't know how to settle down in the heat of the moment. That's why it says be slow to anger. Be slow to anger.
Let me get back to Black Butterfly. He right. He right when he come down to them sitcoms and reality show. And I'm gonna throw one in there too. Social media. A lot of people that be watching all that garbage, they be trying to act out what they see on there, and that right there get you messed up. I ain't even talk about some stuff I done had chicks do to me because they seen it done on social media, so now they think that they can do it to me. No, ma'am, I'm not social media. I'm a real nigga. you gotta,
but
you gotta figure out which one is which.
That goes back to not having your own agenda, your own mind. Sometimes your mindset could just be off. It could be what everybody else does. You're not thinking. You see, we paint this picture for social media and all these reality talk shows and all these things, and we paint a picture according to what we see. It's very damaging. That's why you got to be careful. If I can watch something and take something positive from it, then let me take the positivity from it.
Who do that?
But if I take the negative from it, I'm in a bad place.
That's what y'all
it's
do.
Bad girls and all that out here.
A lot of y'all can't put y'all phone down more than 2-3 seconds. Every time I look up, y'all got y'all phone all up in the mirror making love to it. Come on, we're gonna keep it real tonight. We're gonna keep it real tonight.
That's like hug.
Did you say making love to it?
Yeah, y'all making love to the phone. Always got it up in y'all face like it's a nigga.
Oh.
Come on, we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it real. I was being cool because we had guests in the building, but the guests ain't here right now. So we're gonna clown, we're gonna turn up a little bit. We're gonna turn up a little bit. We turn it up.
Be the same at all times.
Oh no,
hey man,
I keep it cool.
19 degrees. That's 17. It's like this though, man. It's like this, man. A lot of women don't want to admit it, and I have to say this, man. And I really hate saying this, but a lot of guys are the same way. Boy, you take that cell phone away from them, man, you done took their life away from them.
Straight up.
Dude. And the bad thing about it is they don't have enough sense or kahunas in their head to understand that it's the algorithms that are pulling them back to the phones all the time. They ain't got it together yet.
Come on. And Kiki 46, he just said, so she grew up just like me in a time where there wasn't no cell phones. Come on.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, man, I thought Kiki was 22. Oh, man. Hey.
Why y'all got jokes tonight? Like, why y'all with the jokes tonight, though?
Kiki over there. Kiki over there with that baseball cap. Ooh wee.
Wait.
Hey, forget
I
the
see
baseball cap. Let's take her to therapy. She got to go to therapy. Somebody get $400. She got to go to therapy.
I see Kiki drinking her water. Hey, Dwayne, I see Kiki drinking her water.
Hey, she got to get like that's how I feel it.
Y'all so it's okay. I got you.
Hey, what you think about what I was saying earlier, Dwayne? Someone has made a suggestion. I won't call the someone out, but they made a suggestion saying that we should do a show talking about the different types of water and all that. What y'all think? What you think, Dwayne? I'm asking you because you are you are testimonial, so you know.
You're a fool. You're a fool. And you're a fool. Hey, but listen, hey, I don't see nothing wrong with it, man. I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and Kiki got to be on the show because hey, listen, Kiki got to be on the show because you know the mothers they over the diet in their house, so you know you gotta. I know Kiki know the different waters. I know she do.
He dry.
Wait a minute, you talking about the water you smoke or the water you drink?
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Really,
See what I'm saying?
I'm trying to figure out where you're coming from. I need to know what side of the street we on.
See, Mr. D, you're not getting that Bugatti. You're not getting that Bugatti now. Forget it.
Oh man, don't tell me how to mess around and blow my fluorescent pink Bugatti. God dog.
No, forget it.
I'm bagging now. I'm bagging.
Black butterfly. Black butterfly. He back. He said, "Bro, I was just asking somebody this earlier. I asked him about white reality TV stars. We watch all this love and hip hop black stars, but you don't see. Correct me if I'm wrong. White reality TV stars fighting, cussing each other. Yeah, they do. Some of them do. Other out clowning. Is their television and is programming, and then our kids who will be watching that mess with their parents think that's how blacks conduct themselves." Is super disgusting. Yeah, it's white reality stuff out there. Even I just seen a lot of white videos where white people will be clowning. I just seen white folks, mess up policemen. I just seen some policemen get their behinds towed up by just some country boys drinking that whiskey, and the police came up there to try to mess up their camp like they do the black folks, and they whooped them police butt. I just seen some videos. So yeah, the white folks they clown, but the thing is though, they don't get that public attention the way you do when you got the Negroes out there doing it.
Well, the reason why that happens is because you don't have any, shall I say, Negroes that are conservative, that own media outlets.
Oh, wait.
Because see, okay, now, like, check it out. There was a bad incident that happened earlier this week, and they didn't blast it all over the place, but if it was a different type of ethnic origin going on, they definitely would have had it all over everywhere. Even the guy that didn't take the oath, he would be putting it on his social media.
Here you go, back again. Here you go, back again.
I ain't saying nothing, man.
I guess you determined to talk about.
I ain't saying nothing, President Trump. We love you, President Trump. I ain't saying nothing, man. That's kinfolk. That's Uncle Donald. I ain't saying nothing, Mike.
We'll talk about him. We'll talk about him. Matter of fact, I asked the question earlier. Do we call him 45 or 47? Which one do we call him?
Well, you can't call him 47.
Why not?
Because he never put his left hand on the Bible. His left hand stayed by his side.
Well,
he never took the oath.
So are you saying 46 is still in office since he never took the oath? Even though 46 is in a helicopter and he done flew off. Him and his wife done flew off, and 47 is in the building now. 47 in the building.
He's in the building, but there was a stage play right there because everybody that saw the tape saw that he did not put his hand on the Bible. And the crazy part about it is the Chief Justice from Indiana, Justice Roberts, didn't even catch it. He was so caught up in the Trump moment that he should have said, "Hey, dog, go put that left hand on the Bible and take the oath." So therefore, whatever Donald Trump do is cool because he never took the oath.
He said Trump, Black Butterfly said Trump just declassified MLK assassination files. He all right with me.
Well, of course you would say that. I mean, you know, he declassified JFK. Don't forget the RFK too. Throw all of that in there. He declassified all of those assassins. If you want to really get into politics, I mean, what about the governor that just took everything away from the people that was on Medicaid?
What governor did that?
The one that these Republicans love. The one that gave up his senator title just to become a governor.
You talking about wait, I'm about to say Mike Pence. He was governor and then he became vice president.
I think Kiki know who the governor of Indiana is.
Oh, you talking about dude, can't think of dude's name. Eric.
No, it ain't no Eric. It start with a B, and I ain't gonna call him bald head. Hey man, that dude he just clipped the wings of a whole bunch of people below poverty right here in the state, and they voted for him.
None of our Democratic presidents never did that. Obama, Biden, Clinton. I'm just saying. Oh, okay.
No, they didn't. Hey, wait a minute. If he talking about the classification papers, it was on the table for Biden, Obama to do it, but he didn't.
So it was on the table for Obama to do it, and it never happened until 47 got back in office.
That's not 47, man. Till Mr. Trump got back in office.
Idiot.
Hey, I mean, you know, after all, Donald Trump is a mob boss. Ain't that why they call him Teflon Don? He pardoned everybody that beat up the senators and politicians in Washington. He pardoned everybody.
Call them 45-47. Call them 45-47.
That's probably what we're going to call him. 45-47. That's what we're going to call him.
Now I'll call him the Orange Man since he live in Florida.
I call him that too. I'm calling him Orange Man too. I call him that.
Let me go ahead and get up to Mar-a-Lago real quick.
Yeah.
Hey King, what do you think about that $1 trillion building?
What $1 trillion building?
What you talking about?
I think it's a $5 trillion complex that he's.
You talking about his
technology building?
You talking about his high rise in New York?
No, he's got a technical building that he's a technology building. He's building out on the East Coast. The whole idea for them shutting down TikTok is so that his buddies can go ahead and buy it and make it an American base.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
I had a feeling. No, I had a feeling he was trying to get some of his boys in on that TikTok dig anyway, because you know he got his son Barron. He over all his popularity situations.
Well, I guess when you're that tall and got that kind of tall money, you can do just about anything.
I think it's pretty cool that he listened to Barron, man, because that's probably why he got that popular vote. Barron got him in touch with the young folk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, considering Barron's girlfriend live in the state of Indiana, I guess it's okay.
We got another comment for you, D.
Throw it out there, buddy. I got locked jaws to go.
Black Butterfly. He said exactly. So if the Democratic presidents never did it, but the racists did, then why are blacks constantly voting Democrat? Make it make sense.
Well, the reason why blacks are constantly voting Democrat is because it ain't gonna count no way. That's why your boy Edward Snowden and this cabinet member that just got a department made for him by the name of Elon Musk set it up so that the man could win before it even got started. Started out with a 50-point lead over everybody in the polling. That's called computer knowledge and the satellite, Starlink.
Well, there we go back to that cheating word.
Yeah,
No, that's not cheating. That's not cheating. That's called monetizing.
Bring it back around.
Cheating get you ahead. That's the real definition.
It- I'm I'm sorry, they ain't never helped me out except for when I was younger.
Hey, this was good right here. This was good, but it's now, it's time to shut it down. All good things come to an end. But we're gonna get back on this because I'm gonna hit up your boy Pastor Larry since we want to talk about the inauguration. Yeah, we ain't really talk about the inauguration anyway. We're gonna talk about that next week because Jeff Bezos' wife or girl, whoever the chick is, well, she was dressing kind of scampy at that inauguration and had all the men looking at her. She had the dude whose platform we on, Zuckerberg. He looking all down her. He looking down her bra.
I think they married. I think he married again because they were saying something about a $500,000 wedding or something. They said something about it.
Whoa, and she had on a because I looked at, she had a jacket covering her, but it was like a corset though that she had on up under there, and no shirt. Like, ma'am, you don't put a shirt on.
So you don't think she
No,
should
keep the shirt off. Keep the shirt off.
Wait, what'd you say, Kiki?
So you don't think she should have wore that?
No, she should have covered up like all the other wives did. Trump's wife, Biden's wife, they was all covered up. A lot of the
I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter just as long as she don't cheat, right?
we not even know that.
Kiki, come on now.
You talking about
Hey, Ty, I gotta hit Kiki with her own work. Come on now. Come on now.
Oh man. Now was that a monogamous statement or what?
That's funny what monogamous. I can tell you that one. Well, shout out to you, Black Butterfly. Shout out to you. Hopefully next week you can hop on with us. Cause yeah, we're gonna get Pastor Larry up in there next week. Yeah, we're gonna go 80. All right, let's do some closeouts. Go ahead, Kiki. Miss as long as she don't cheat.
Yeah, come on, Miss Monogamous.
I don't cheat, and I don't want to be cheated on. I mean, I'm just playing. But
that's taking all the fun out of it.
I love y'all. Have a good, great night. Enjoy yourself and keep up the positive energy.
That's what we do. You know how we get down. That's what we do.
Now I'm getting ready to throw some negative energy out there.
Yeah, you keep bringing up old boy's name. Yeah, you keep bringing it up.
I'll cut it out.
Hey, Dwayne, by any means necessary, you bring it up with, the man that didn't take the oath.
Right. Man, come on.
Hey, now, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Just because the guy did away with the 14th Amendment, that don't mean anything.
Look at we're been talking about cheating and not leaving, and then he come up talking about the man that didn't take the oath.
Of course he cheated. That's why he didn't take the oath. He said, I ain't lying on the Bible this time. I got in too much trouble last time.
He ain't got to cheat at all, man. That boy on point.
Let me get some final words from you, D.
Okay, final word is, Kiki, you've been wrong, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with monogamously cheating. It's the best thing in the world. Hey man, great show as usual. You know me, I'm crazy as all outdoors. Cause when you get 300, you can do it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, take care, man. It's a great show. Tell Cliff it's good to hear from him, man. I almost forgot what he sounds like.
Oh yeah, Cliff, he's gonna be making more cameos on the show. He's gonna be coming through more often.
All right, fellas, you guys enjoy yourselves. Kiki, you're my girl now. King, take care, man, and be careful out there, man, swinging that truck around in all this snow, because sometimes that ice is tricky.
Yes, sir. Danger. Yes,
well,
sir.
I'm gonna tell you like I told my son, if you get in trouble, I'm gonna whoop you, then I'm gonna don't know you.
Hey, we're gonna make sure that don't happen.
Hey man, y'all take care. Great show, T. I enjoyed myself tonight, man. I didn't get my Pepsi. I didn't get my fluorescent pink Bugatti from your girl, man, but I'm cool. Y'all
Yeah,
take care.
Kiki tripping. All right, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. All right, King Dwayne.
Hey man, I appreciate the Lord that being in the Lord's house. Man, it was a beautiful show. Hey, this is what you call you know what I'm saying? It ain't long, but it's strong.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Cause
sir.
boy, you came in here and you knocked them out, boy. Hey, this was a good one right here, man. This was a good one, man. Shout out to the guests, shout out to all the panel. Man, listen, everybody that's gonna see this video, see this particular episode, man, y'all hit that like, share, and that notification bell, man. Subscribe, man, so y'all can get all the notifications, man. Y'all don't want to miss no episode, man. Y'all don't want to miss none of this good work. Like Brother Cliff said earlier, man, we're gonna share this thing, we're gonna subscribe, we're gonna like this video, and we're gonna make sure we get this word out ASAP. Yes, sir. So, man, great topic, great show. I'm parking this truck right now. You know I'm gonna be ready to holler at you, Lord Joe. My line is open.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, King Dwayne. Appreciate it. All right, man. Y'all know what time it is. We got to shout out our chat room, man. Who do we have in the chat on tonight? We had Natalie Scone-Yays up in the chat, and we had my boy Black Butterfly up in the chat, man. Shout out to my peeps. Shout out to them 3 times for the Trinity salute. And let's start with my panel, man. Our special guest we had tonight, Mr. Cliff Robinson. I don't know why the word key kept coming out of my mouth tonight, but Mr. Cliff Robinson, man, founder and owner of legendary Scoop magazine right here in the city of Indianapolis. If you see these magazines, man, grab one, pick one up, read it. What's in there is a lot about a lot of black businesses, a lot of black owned businesses here in the city of Indianapolis, and even different cities in the state of Indiana. He highlight them. You know, this he been doing this over 30 years, promoting black. Promoting black. We're gonna say that. He been doing it, and please what is it? Patronize, please patronize, grab you one and read it. You know what I'm saying? See who out there. You know, next time you need your oil changed or whatever, next time you need your hair done, next time you want you some toothpaste, you want you some groceries, they in there, they in that magazine. Check them out, man. Shout out to him, man. Who else we had? We had Kiki, we had my girl Kiki in the building, we had my boy King Dwayne came in, laid out a great foundation of cheating. Kiki, she laid out a foundation of cheating too. Shout out to her for that. And then you already know the dinosaur Danger Man. Much love to them all. Much love to them all. So guess what? Let us go ahead and give them the 3 times for the Trinity salute. What would Dr. King do? That's what tonight's topic was. What would Dr. King do? Part 2. That was tonight's topic. And I did not get a chance to read this scripture. And so, you know what? We're going to go ahead and do that right now at this time. And again, I do not plan to be before you long, but I gotta close this thing out now. I gotta close this thing out right, because I really enjoyed some of the words of Mother Coretta Scott King. I might, you know what, next week I might play some more Mother King, because those words that she said was very encouraging, and it was very insightful for a time such as this. This is 2025, but you know what, Mother King, she said something to us to help us reflect, that we need to go back to. Sometimes we forget. You know what, I ain't used the button all day. Let me see. Well, that button can come in handy. Sometimes we forget where we come from. Come on. And what Mother King was saying in that interview, what she was saying was, she said that she understood the cause. Come on. And then she made it personal. She said it was my cause. Come on. Her cause to do what? Come on. Her duty to do what? Come on. To be there for her husband. Come on now. She's speaking highly of her husband even in his death. She said that, you know what, I had to seek, I had to search, I had to really figure out what it is that I wanted to do. Come on. She said she had to figure out, had to seek, had to search, and to see what it was that she wanted to do. And it was to, she was gonna make the King Center. Come on now. She her last name, her maiden name was Scott. She didn't say it was gonna be the Scott Center. She said, no. In the legacy of my husband, in the furthering of what my husband has started, it will be the King Center. Come on. They don't make women like that these days. Come on. Or do they make women like that these days? Come on. Well, BZ&Z, we here on the scenes. Come on. BZ&Z is here on the scenes tonight. Come on. To recreate. Come on. To recreate. Come on. What has already been created. Come on. Let's read. This you already know one of my other favorite passages of scriptures. One has been noted to look into the book of Ephesians. Man, shout out to the individual that knows that's one of my favorite scriptures. Shout out to her. Also shout out to Cheryl Underwood. I ain't gonna even play what Cheryl Underwood said. I don't even, man. You know what? We're gonna have to play what Cheryl Underwood said, because she was coming out of the book of Ephesians as well. She said, man, hold on, we gotta play Cheryl Underwood. We might be here just for a few extra minutes tonight. I wasn't trying, but man, this is some good stuff right here. Hold on one second. Let's do this. Y'all got to hear this, man. Y'all got to hear this tonight. Hold on, I done shared. We're gonna get back. We're gonna get back to you, Ruth. Don't worry. We're gonna get back to you, Ruth. We're gonna get back to you. But hold on, let me take Ruth down. We're gonna bring up we gotta bring up Cheryl. And if I need to, we can play this again next week. But we gotta bring Cheryl up right now. We gotta bring her up, y'all. Look at what Cheryl said. Cheryl was getting interviewed on Club Shay Shay. Look what was said.
Can't mess up people money because people need it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay being the breadwinner in the relationship? You'd be okay if you were.
I'm not. There's no man I know from you or he got a regular job. He work at a warehouse.
We're gonna play it again.
He is the head of the household. He is the breadwinner. I will chip in as he see fit because he's the head. Now, this is the way I was raised. A lot of women not going to agree with me.
No, they ain't going to agree with that, Cheryl.
I'm cool if you don't. But
they're about to tear you up, Cheryl. Let me
tear me up, because here's the thing. Even if I make more money, it doesn't make me the breadwinner.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't make me the breadwinner. Mm-hmm. It makes me the baby. What you say you want to do what? Or what you want for Christmas? You want a pony? Okay, nigga. I got you.
Cheryl, you know, like
what?
The breadwinner, you know, that person has the larger voice in the relationship.
He's a man. He's going to have, this is what
but what
I
if you
believe.
got the money, you making the money.
No, this is what I believe.
Okay.
I believe I am advice and concurrence.
Okay.
He is the head of the household. Now, this is how I believe. The word did not originate with me.
Come on.
He is the head of household. People need to start reading Ephesians. That's what I believe. I may be strong-willed. I may make money, but I'm not the head of the household. But you can't mess up people's money because people need it.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Are you okay being the breadwinner in a relationship?
I'm not the breadwinner in the relationship. You mean any man I'm with?
Yeah.
I'm not the breadwinner in the relationship.
But would you be okay if you were?
I'm not. There's no man I know from you or he got a regular job. He work at a warehouse. He is the head of the household. He is the breadwinner. I will chip in as he see fit because he's the head. Now, this is the way I was raised. A lot of women not gonna agree with me.
Nah, they ain't gonna agree with that, Cheryl.
I'm cool if you don't.
They're about
But
to tear you up, Cheryl. Let me say.
well, tear me up because here's the thing. Even if I make more money, it doesn't make me the breadwinner.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't make me the breadwinner.
Mhm.
It makes me the baby. What you say you want to do what? Or what you want for Christmas? You want a pony? Okay, nigga. I got you.
Cheryl, you know, like
what?
The breadwinner, you know, he has normally that.
Ooh wee. I'm just gonna nod my head for a minute. Man, I gotta let that blow off real quick. Oh man, I gotta let that just come on. Man, give yourselves a round of applause. Did y'all hear what Cheryl just said? She said, I'm not the breadwinner. Even if she make more money than the man she with, she not the breadwinner. She said that he can use her money, and I'm paraphrasing, as he see fit. Here go a question. How many ladies, how many of y'all that make more money than y'all men can say the same? Come on. Ladies, how many of y'all that make more money than y'all man can say the same? Even if your man not the breadwinner, he can use your money however he see fit. Anyway, let's get the roof, man. Let's get the roof. I fell apart too coming on. Just off of this. Ruth chapter 3. Then Naomi, her mother-in-law, said to her, my daughter, shall I not seek security for you, that it may be well with you? Now Boaz, whose young women you were with. Yeah, zero in on that. Now Boaz, whose young women you were with, them his wives, concubines, women that he was involved with. Is he not our relative? In fact, he is winnowing barley tonight at the threshing floor. Therefore, wash yourself and anoint yourself. Put on your best garment and go down to the threshing floor. But do not make yourself known to the man until he has finished eating and drinking. Then it shall be when he lies down that you shall notice the place where he lies, and you shall go in and uncover his feet and lie down, and he will tell you what you should do. And she said to her, all that you say to me, I will do. So she went down to the threshing floor and did according to all that her mother-in-law instructed her to do. And after Boaz had eaten and drunk, and his heart was cheerful, he went to lie down at the end of the heap of grain. And she came softly. Pay attention to that, softly. A lot of y'all women don't even know what soft is. Uncovered his feet and lay down. Now it happened at midnight that the man was startled and turned himself, and there a woman was lying at his feet. And he said, who are you? So she answered, I am Ruth, your maidservant. Take your maidservant under your wing, for you are a close relative. Then he said, blessed are you of the Lord, my daughter, for you have shown more kindness at the end than at the beginning, in that you did not go after young men, whether poor or rich. And now, my daughter, do not fear. I will do for you all that you request, for all the people of my town know that you are a virtuous woman. That you are a virtuous woman. Man, you know what? I mean, tonight, man, seriously, tonight has been great. It has been phenomenal because we have resources to go upon now. We have something to go back on to really understand exactly. I mean, really understand, ladies, exactly that you can be in a position to win. Come on. Especially if you keep the government out your business. Come on. Especially if you keep the courtrooms out your business. Come on. You are in a position to win.
Come on.
See, Martin Luther King had a dream.
Come on.
Mother Coretta Scott King, she understood the dream.
Come on.
Mother Coretta Scott King, she understood the assignment.
Come on.
Mother Coretta Scott King, she knew that Dr. King was going to be tempted with other women.
Come on.
But guess what? She said that she married the cause.
Come on.
In another interview, she said she married a vision, not a man.
Come on.
So she knew that there was going to be times that Dr. King may have done these things.
Come on.
But that was not going to stop the mission.
Come on.
That was not going to stop the cause.
Come on.
The cause of fighting for freedom.
Come on.
To freeing the people out of bondage.
Come on.
That was not going to stop the call for continuing the education.
Come on.
For continuing the work that has been started.
Come on.
Ruth, come on now.
Come on.
Ruth, Naomi's daughter-in-law.
Come on.
She knew that Boaz was a wealthy man.
Come on.
He was a family man.
Come on.
She knew that there was other men that was willing and ready to take her.
Come on.
Ruth was a widow.
Come on.
Naomi had told her, she said,
come on,
go. She said, Ruth, go ahead and go back to your homeland.
Come on.
There's nothing that can be done.
Come on.
She said, whatever God you serve, I'm gonna serve.
Come on.
She said, wherever you go, I'm gonna go.
Come on.
She said, well, now there's a man named Boaz.
Come on.
He is a wealthy man.
Come on.
And he's coming to check on his field.
Come on.
Ruth already understood the assignment.
Come on.
Because what did Ruth say right after that? She said, well,
come on,
let me go
come on,
and get into position.
Come on.
Yes, I'm paraphrasing. Ruth said, let me go and get into position.
Come on.
That the man of God will find favor in me.
Come on.
Ruth went, she got into position.
Come on.
The man of God, he found favor in her.
Come on.
Ruth worked according to the scriptures. Ruth outworked some of the workers that had already been working for Boaz.
Come on.
Ruth was mingling around with the women.
Come on.
Ruth was mingling around with some of the handmaids that had already been, that's involved with Boaz.
Come on.
And Naomi, she told her what to do again.
Come on.
She said, now go ahead and put on some of your fine garments.
Come on.
She said, and do not present yourself to him until
come on,
he has eaten.
Come on.
Until he has drinking.
Come on.
What did Ruth say?
Come on.
When he said, who is that that's laying down there at my feet?
Come on.
Ooh, look at the humbleness.
Come on.
Ooh, look at the humility.
Come on.
She laid at his feet.
Come on.
Stop right there, ladies. How many of y'all gonna lay at a man's feet?
Come on.
I'm not asking, are you gonna get on your knees?
Come on.
I said, are you gonna lay at a man's feet?
Come on.
How many of y'all will lay at a man's feet?
Come on.
He said that Ruth, she laid at Boaz's feet.
Come on.
And when he arose, he said, oh, who is that down there?
Come on.
She said, it's Ruth, your handmaid.
Come on. Come on.
Understanding the assignment, understanding the cause. No, we're not encouraging. No, we're not promoting men that sleep on their wives, but we're trying to understand that if it happened, why are you so quick to leave?
Come on.
Not only that, there's a lot of women, they love a man with options.
Come on.
That's another subject, another podcast for another time.
Come on.
But I'm gonna say it again. There's a lot of women out there, they love a man that has options.
Come on.
Why is it that when a man get a woman, it's just like a bee, it's like a swarm of bees to honey?
Come on.
Women just come out the woodwork.
Come on.
But when you ain't got no woman, what are women at then?
Come on.
That's another story for another time.
Come on.
Man, we appreciate you all, man, for tuning in, man. Thank you for your generosity and your support. we are certainly thankful and grateful on tonight. Please tune back in. Please check back in with us on next week as we take this podcast up another level. Let me see. We're going to do probably going to talk about the inauguration. Plan to have special guests in the building, Pastor Larry Bates, with us on next week. So, man, once again, thank you all for your generosity and support. Be safe out there. It is a little cold. It's cold out there. Be safe. Make sure you warm up. Start your car up a little earlier before you roll out. All right, we'll see you in 7 days. Peace. Be blessed.
Shot time. Blaze in the building. Black Diamond Music, what up? This right here gonna be a classic, I guarantee you that. Crystal, I'll let you boy. I'm looking for a girl from 5th block, cause she gotta be hot, and real freaky, like to be on top. I'm looking for a girl from Miller, lay her on my pillow, like it rough cause she got that killer. I'm looking for a girl from GP, every time she see me, she don't know how to act, she can't wait till
Greetings.
I get back.
Thank you all for tuning in.
This song, whatever you want is yours. This is for them GI girls and them EC girls and them Handman girls and them Chi-Town girls. Baby, pump that thing. Now work the middle. Put your drinks in the air.
Now sip a
This
little.
is for them GI girls and them EC girls and them Handman girls and them Chi-Town girls. Baby, pump that thing. Now work the middle. Put your drinks in the air. Now sip. I'm looking for a girl from Maryville, but she gotta keep it real, and let it know just how I'm looking for her in West Calumet, cause they got that wet. They get all into it, don't care if I get a girl off in the harbor. My girl up in the harbor. She can't wait till I get back, can't wait till this song is for you. This song is for you, girl. Whatever you want is yours.
This is for my GI girls,
and them EC
girls,
and them Handman
girls.
and them Chi-Town, baby, that thing. Now work the middle, put your drinks in the air. Now sip. This is for them GI girls and them EC
girls
and them Handman
girls.
and them Chi-Town, baby, pump that thing. Now work the middle, put your drinks in the air. Now sip.
Hey, if you from the G, then come with me. Lay up in this cup with me. Rubbing on your thighs while you in my lap of luxury. GP, EC, HMD, come and skate with me. Tin it up, blowing while we got that Henny pouring up. Rep your hood, throw it up. Gangsta girl, she like it rough. Biting, smacking, weed, snatching down with all that kinky stuff. And I like when she work that middle. Move to the right, then make that jiggle. I like them girls from that mad
This
middle.
is for them GI girls and them EC.
Come on, GI, stand up.
And them Chi-Town, baby, pump that thing. Now
GI, 219.
in the air, now sip.
219. Man, I'm about to play one more for you.
Look, all my DJs.
Man, I'm gonna play one more for you. I'm up out of here. Here we go. 219, baby.
Drop down, drop.
Shit is right here.
Drop down, drop.
Play, shout out to
Down,
Gary, Indiana, baby.
Yeah.
Get it. Get it. Two 219, baby.
We go straight to the lane. Got two shorties at the door waiting on me like they ain't gotta be. The way I be ballin', I gotta keep shooters with me like a team. I'm on that rose and shorty on Molly, my nigga only. I get it. You say that's your girl, but she in here with me, boy. I know that you live. You talk it, I live it. You do it, I did it. I get it, I get it. I swear that I get it, I get it, I get it. Then it's back to the money. Too much money ain't enough money. And back to the honeys. Get them by the dozen, probably wait for sister, cousin, boy, I know you know the deal. Shawty wanna roll with me, pop it like a pill. I can feel she wetter than the seal. I'ma probably eat it like a morning meal. 219 my city. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? 219 my city, baby. Where you from? Where you from? That she want it power. Girl, get it in. I heard you just dancing to pay for your classes. You at how you in? You in the Val. Now you stay in the field. Don't need no help. You can pay your own bills. And I can tell that you about your money. Yeah. So like Pepsi, let me see it. Girl, bust it open for real. Hold up, not back at this money. So much money, ain't enough money. And back to the honeys.